Hello, and welcome to Part 2 of the Math 0361 Test 1 review. We've left off with question 13. In question 13, it says 10y minus y equals 45. Notice the second y doesn't have a number in front. Well, there is a number in front, it just happens to be 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1 right in front of it. Well, 10 minus 1 is 9, so that becomes 9y equals 45. And from there, to solve, we just have to divide by 9. 45 divide 9 is 5. Question 14, s minus 7 equals negative 15. To isolate s, we just have to add 7. Negative 15 plus 7 is negative 8. And that's it. Number 15, x divide 2 equals 9. To get rid of 2 in the bottom, the trick is to multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So the 2's on the left side cross off, leaving x. And 9 times 2 is 18. And that's it. Question 16. What we can do first is we can have 20 and 22 combine. 20 minus 22 is negative 2. Still equal to x over negative 4. And now, in order to get rid of the fraction, let's multiply both sides by negative 4. On the right side, the negative 4's will cross off, leaving x alone. On the left side, negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. Question 17, negative 8x equals 56. All we have to do is divide by negative 8. 56 divide negative 8 is negative 7. Question 18 would like us to distribute. So the 9 will multiply to both m and to 4. 9 times m is literally 9m. 9 times 4 is positive 36. That's it. Question 19 works the same way. It's just more numbers. Negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24a. Negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12b. Negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9. And that's it. Number 20, let's do the same thing. First, negative 5 times p is negative 5p. And then negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. Notice the second equation, the second parenthesis, doesn't have a number in front. Well, technically, it has a negative 1 in front. So, negative 1 can multiply through. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. And negative 1 times negative 11p is positive 11p. Notice I color-coded this, and I did it for a reason. Everything I wrote in red has a p. Everything I wrote in blue does not have a p. We can combine the numbers that have p's with them. Negative 5 plus 11 is positive 6, so 6p. And then the numbers in blue are 5 minus 5, and 5 minus 5 is 0. I wrote plus 0, but you don't have to write plus 0. Writing plus 0 is optional. So you only have to write 6p. Okay. So you notice some numbers have x's and some numbers do not have letters. Notice this x, I'm going to put a 1 in front. So everything I circled in red has an x with it, and we're going to combine all the numbers that have x's. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. So your first answer is 6x. Everything that I wrote in a blue box does not have letters. So that's just the 5 and the 12. 5 plus 12 is positive 17. That is your answer. Okay. At this point, we can't combine like terms because if you look at each side, some numbers have letters, some do not. So we have to move things around. The way I think of it is, I think of letters go left, and I think of numbers go right. Okay, let's do the letters left first. 4x is already on the left-hand side, but negative 3x is on the right side. Because that has a letter x, I want it to move to the left side. And it can if I do plus 3x. So let's see what happens. You're going to get 27, and then 4x plus 3x becomes positive 7x equals to 20. So good. All the letters are on the left. Now I would like all the numbers to move to the right. 20 is already on the right, so I'm happy with that. 27 is on the left. I want 27 to move to the right. So 27 can move to the right, but it's gonna turn into minus 27. 20 subtract 27 is negative 7. And I will bring everything down. So bring down the equals and bring down the 7x. Once you get to the point where the letters are on the left and the numbers on the right, the last step is to divide. And negative 7 divides 7 is negative 1. Alright, let's take a look at 23. I see parentheses, and the first step with parentheses is distributing. So 4 times z is positive 4z, and 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. I will bring down the 8, and it's still equal to 3z plus 2. Alright, next I like to combine like terms wherever I can. And notice the left side. There's an 8 and there's a minus 8. I like this because 8 minus 8 is 0. So essentially, it goes away. So what's really left is 4z equals 3z plus 2. What I would like to happen next is I would like all the letters to move to the left. So I would want 3z to move to the left. And it can, but it's going to become minus 3z. 4z minus 3z is positive 1z, or just z. You don't have to write the 1 if you don't want to. And that's going to equal to 2. The last step is to divide, but it doesn't matter because 2 divide 1 is still 2. That is your answer. Alright, 24. Let's do the same thing. First, let's have negative 4 multiply through. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 11 is positive 44. And everybody else comes straight down. Next, let's combine everything we can. I see that the 44 and the minus 34 combines. That's going to become positive 10. And I see 10 minus 12 also combines. That's going to be negative 2. Okay, fair enough. Next, what I like to do is I like letters left, numbers right. Good news. All the letters are already on the left side. So I would like all the numbers to move to the right. Specifically, I would like this 10 to move to the right. So I'm really going to do minus 10. And negative 2 minus 10 is negative 12. So negative 4x equals negative 12. As soon as all the letters are on the left and all the numbers are on the right, the last step is to divide. We will do negative 12 divide negative 4, and that is equal to positive 3. This concludes part 2 of the 361 Test 1 exam. Click on the link on our Google Sites website, and you will look for, and then you can listen to the third and final part of our 361 Test 1 exam. Thank you.